Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Have you ever wondered what's happening inside your body when you're sick? Why a simple mosquito bite can turn deadly? How something as tiny as a virus or a worm can cause damage to your organs, drain your energy, or even endanger your life? Today on Knowledge Chronicle, we're diving deep into the microscopic world of pathogens, those unseen invaders that cause common diseases in humans. From typhoid to malaria, pneumonia to ringworms, this video uncovers how these diseases work, how they spread, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself. Stay with us till the end, because this might just save you from your next infection. What are pathogens? Let's start at the root. What exactly are pathogens? Pathogens are organisms that cause diseases in humans. These include bacteria, single-celled organisms that can multiply rapidly and release toxins, viruses, tiny particles that hijack your cells to reproduce, destroying them in the process. Fungi, multicellular or unicellular organisms that can infect skin, nails, and internal organs. Protozoans, single-celled parasites that live and multiply inside your body. Helminths, multicellular worms like roundworms or filarial worms that live in your organs and cause long-term damage. Each of these has its own deadly tricks. They find a way into your body through contaminated food, insect bites, or even the air you breathe, and then start interfering with your vital processes, causing structural and functional damage. Let's look at the most dangerous culprits. Bacterial diseases. Typhoid fever, caused by Salmonella typhi, spread by contaminated food or water. Symptoms: high fever 39 to 40 degrees Celsius, abdominal pain, headache, constipation, and weakness. In severe cases, it can cause intestinal perforation, a life-threatening condition. It's diagnosed using the Weidel test, which checks for antibodies in the blood. Fascinating fact: Mary Mallon, a cook in the early 1900s, became known as Typhoid Mary, a healthy carrier who infected dozens of people without showing symptoms herself. Pneumonia, caused by Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenzae, infects the alveoli, the air sacs in the lungs. Symptoms: fever, chills, cough, headache. In severe cases, bluish skin and lips due to lack of oxygen. Spread through droplets or shared utensils, pneumonia is dangerous, especially in children and the elderly. Other bacterial diseases: dysentery, plague, diphtheria, each with its unique set of symptoms and consequences. Let's talk about the invisible killers, viruses. Common cold, caused by rhinoviruses. Target nose and upper respiratory tract, not the lungs. Symptoms: nasal congestion, sore throat, mild fever, tiredness, and cough. The common cold, well, it spreads like wildfire through sneezes, coughs, or even just touching contaminated surfaces like doorknobs, phones, or a shared pen. Although it usually hangs around for 3 to 7 days, the cold can, weaken your immunity and lead to further infections. Other examples of viral diseases include influenza, measles, dengue, and chikungunya. Each, honestly, has a deadly legacy. When it comes to protozoan diseases, these are tiny parasites, but wow, their impact is huge. Malaria is caused by the Plasmodium species P. vivax, P. malaria, and P. falciparum. It's transmitted by the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito. Here's how it works. First, the mosquito injects sporozoites into human blood. These parasites then multiply in the liver and subsequently enter red blood cells. The rupture of these red blood cells releases hemozoin, a toxin that causes recurring fever every 3 to 4 days. P. falciparum is responsible for the most dangerous form, known as malignant malaria. Amoebiasis, also known as amoebic dysentery, is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. Symptoms include constipation, abdominal cramps, and bloody stools. Amoebiasis is spread by contaminated water or food, especially through houseflies. These pesky flies pick up the parasite from human waste and, unfortunately, transfer it to our food. Now let's get to the worms. Yes, actual worms. Let's talk about ascariasis. It's caused by Ascaris, the roundworm. This worm targets the intestines, leading to symptoms like internal bleeding, fever, muscle pain, and even intestinal blockage. It's quite a handful, isn't it? Infection occurs when people consume contaminated vegetables or water carrying the worm's eggs. Filariasis, also known as elephantiasis, is caused by Wuchereria bancrofti and W. malayi. It spreads through the bites of female mosquitoes. It causes chronic swelling in limbs and genital organs due to inflammation of lymph vessels. The result is disfiguring enlargement that can last for years, and the name elephantiasis comes from the elephant-like swelling. Ringworm. It's caused by fungi like Microsporum, Trichophyton, and Epidermophyton. Symptoms include red, scaly patches on the skin and intense itching. This infection is usually found on areas like the groin, toes, and scalp. Fungi thrive in moist, warm areas, so never share towels, socks, or combs. It's important to stay dry and clean, especially in hot climates. How to prevent these diseases? You might ask, how do I stay safe? Personal hygiene is crucial for disease prevention. Bathe daily, drink clean water, wash your hands before eating, and always eat well-cooked food. These simple habits can make a big difference in staying healthy. Public hygiene is equally important. Make sure to dispose of garbage and waste properly, clean water tanks and drains regularly, and maintain clean kitchens and public eating areas. By doing so, we can prevent the spread of many diseases. Preventing vector-borne diseases like malaria and filariasis requires some specific actions. Don't let water stagnate, clean coolers and pots regularly, and use mosquito nets. Introducing Gambusia fish in ponds can help as they eat mosquito larvae. Additionally, spray insecticides and install window mesh screens to keep mosquitoes at bay. These steps are essential in controlling the spread of vector-borne diseases. Avoid close contact in airborne infections. Avoid sharing towels, utensils, or sleeping spaces with infected individuals. Science has given us powerful tools to fight back. Vaccines help your immune system build memory to fight diseases. Smallpox is now eradicated. Polio, tetanus, diphtheria, and pneumonia are under control. New vaccines are being created using biotechnology, antibiotics and antiviral drugs. Antibiotics kill bacteria but must be taken responsibly to avoid resistance. Antivirals and antifungals are now helping us treat diseases that were once deadly. The war is far from over, but now we have the weapons to win it. So now you know, the invisible world of pathogens is real, dangerous, and always looking for a way in. But with the right knowledge, hygiene, and science, we can stay one step ahead. If you found this video helpful, your one like, share, and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. Thanks for watching Knowledge Chronicle. Stay healthy, stay aware.